have some.
Well, let's not talk about it now on live. But if you find him, go into the other chat. Well, let's not talk about it now on live. See? But if you find him, go into the other chat. And you can put the other thing in there.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I found it.
Put it in the private chat.
Okay.
So hello everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, I'm in top chat. I'm going to change over to live chat. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay, got that open. Oh my God. My dog has found her squeaky toy. So she's right outside the window. Squeak, 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 squeak.
Uh-oh.
Ah, thank you. Okay, now I did something wrong on here. I hate when that happens. Let me get it back.
Hey, Brandon, how you doing?
Hey, Brendan, how are you? We'll try this. Okay. Woo, woo, woo. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah. It's not happening. That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. I won't worry about it tonight. How you doing? Busy with schoolwork? So you still have schoolwork? You're still in school? Happy Lux. How are you? How's it over in Germany? Oh, I like the little thing. Online school. Okay. I like that little guy. Yeah. Oh, what are you thinking of online school? Is it something that's working out for you? Because here I think they just gave up. They were going to do online school, and I think it was a little beyond them, not the kids. The kids, they're online 24/7. But I think it was just beyond. They just didn't. They weren't prepared. None of us were, but they also weren't. So. Yep. Okay, I'm going to drink coffee like cream. Not bad. A lot less work than regular school because there's nobody to slow you down. I never thought of it that way. You're right. So I'm doing a class online also. I'm doing a class, Brandon, for my remote pilot's license. And I was just moving along, thinking I was all that in a bag of chips. Hey, ground dude. And then I got to vector sectional map things. And it blew my mind so bad I woke up with a splitting headache today. Really bad. So now all I'm doing is trying to memorize symbols and trying to figure out latitude, longitude. Oh, I got to tell you, and I keep getting things twisted. Yeah.
What's the other one there? Vector maps?
What? Vector.
Yeah.
sectional maps. They're like, okay, so I called a friend. You know how they let you get a lifeline? And they went over it with me because they had been a pilot. And we did not do good on my, I think as they were doing it. So I'm thinking it's one of those things that you have to keep up. Yeah, I haven't studied much because I'm 13 and I can't take it yet, but I've heard it is a big thing. You'll be fine. See, because if you're flying and you are, if you guys fly a lot and do a lot and learn a lot of this will probably come fairly natural to you. Me, not anything has been natural. The only part I haven't had a problem is what kind of people you should not be flying with, right? Antisocial, that kind of stuff, mental health stuff. Not just I say that and then that covers too much. Like people who are anti-authority, like kiss my butt, I'm not going to do it the way you're telling me, even though you're the pilot in command. I'm going to say do it this way, and then they go off. Stuff like that. I'm using Remote Pilot 101. Yeah. And then I just ordered some vector maps, sectional maps, so I could just practice and kind of get it down. Because I realize that if I'm flying, I have to know, if I'm a 107, I have to know all this stuff. I can't even just pretend and skim through and pray. Okay, there's only 3 answers it could be. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Used to work in school, but I don't think it'll work here. Because if I have a bad luck day, I'll do bad. Yeah, I got to tell you, Remote Pilot is good. The only thing I will say is I think they probably need to cover a little bit more than they do. But that's only because I don't know as much as probably other people know about this. So it'd probably be a waste of their time to get it to my level. Yeah. But they said if you don't pass, they'll give you your money back on the test. Carpenter Rick, hey. Even wears 2 watches. Oh, the guy on there, I know. That guy, the one that flies James, his name is James. And he's a pilot and he flies planes and drones. I'm not going to fly a plane. I've decided. I just like to be alive a little bit longer. Yeah.
This is expensive.
Yeah. As most fun things are, right?
Hey, Carpenter Rick, how you doing? Easy drone dude.
I thought it was Jason. Okay, maybe it is Jason. I've only watched like umpteen of his, but I could be Jason. I thought it was James. Might be Jason. He looks like a Jason. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm still, I still got a lot more to go. I still got to work a little bit harder. Whoever he is, he wears 2 watches, and that is all that matters. So do you think one's like an aeronomical compass type mappy thing, and then one's a regular time? Because evidently you got to know Zulu time. And I thought Zulu time was like Zulu warriors, but I don't think it has anything to do with that.
I don't think
The
so.
Zulus. One is an an altimeter. Okay, yes, an altimeter. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, well, him being a pilot.
Huh?
Him being a pilot, yeah.
Yeah. Altimeter. Yeah, yeah, and he's really smart on this stuff. And he teaches it pretty simplistically, but evidently not simplistically enough. because I was whizzing through it with all my metars and taps and ooh, got to 6 and stop. And today I was going to study, but my headache from trying to read little teeny maps, you know how they're smaller, and I try to make them bigger on my thing, but I couldn't.
That's probably why you have a headache, girl.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
All that small print reading.
Yeah. So Brandon, when is school over for you this year? I know.
Carpenter Rick got another tractor today. A lawn tractor. He's getting ready for spring when we're going back to winter or something.
Yeah. So Rick, are you up in your area now? And if you are, is there snow on the ground?
In that video, the last video he did, I don't think I
Two
saw
years ago. He bought it 2 years ago, just never picked it up. I'm leaving for home in 10 minutes. Yay! You're going to be happy there, huh? Up with all the trees. And you have a lake there, right, Rick, where you can swim? All our pools here are closed for the summer.
Why it'd be cold as hell on that thing.
Well, you could take a floaty.
Oof.
I think that'd be fun. Yeah, I think you're going to be happy to get up there. So you're going to be pulling that tractor behind you? Several Lakes within 2-minute drive. Hold for another 6 weeks. Okay, but then it gets better, right?
It's still pretty cool.
Huh?
It's still pretty cool. But you get used to it. I guess you could swim in it. I wouldn't. Oh.
I would. I would in a flat second. In the summer, oh, how nice. How nice. Being in a lake. So is anyone going to be able to go anywhere this summer or go for vacations or travel or anything? I think it's, except for maybe you were going between homes. I don't think any of us are going to be able to do anything. I skip off the cold water. LOL, never swim. Skip off.
I mean, even our government doesn't want people going to their cottages.
Huh?
Even our government doesn't want people going to their cottages.
No.
No. I don't understand that, because there won't be people around.
Because they're afraid with their cottages, there are less grocery stores, less infrastructure. And so there's not enough to cover them, not as many hospitals, that kind of thing. But I think if you're paying a ton of taxes to have that extra home, you should be able to go. You just have to make sure that you're not a burden. They are possibly opening cottage country in 3 weeks. Possible. I think that'll be nice.
I mean, you would think people would go there quicker, because then there's no people and it's isolated a little more. And
I think so. I think it'd be fun.
Like up here, where there's not much around, and there's no people that
Yeah,
come
that's
in
what I.
contact unless Roger goes to the store or something, you know.
Yeah, because you're paying taxes on it. It goes to that county or that province, wherever your cottage is. You help pay for that infrastructure where your cottage is, probably more than other people because it's an extra home. They feel you can afford it. At least that's how it goes in this country. And so I think at that point, you should be able to use it because you're paying for it, right? Hey, Kim, will you keep an eye on things for just a second? I'll be right back.
Sure.
I'm hearing pup-ups.
Oh, you got a bird cage. You're gonna get some finches. They're pretty funny. Yeah. I got a dog. She's enough to take care of without having to take care of birds. I got a lot of wildlife around me, so all the birds are outside. That's good enough. But birds, they keep you company. Okay, Carpenter, Ricky, be careful driving home, huh? Roger's doing well. He's downstairs. He's having a little nap there. Big full belly and all that from dinner, and he'd be on in about an hour, I guess. Doing okay there, Brandon. You be careful out there, Carpenter Rick. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a quiet night here tonight, but there's a lot of live people live streaming since they've been stuck at home and stuff like that. There's not much else to do other than playing PlayStation or some other media thing. I know myself. I've been watching a lot of movies and playing PS4. I haven't been doing any flying as of late. No drone flying or nothing like that. Flipping weather's been too crappy to do it. I can't wait to get this back up in the sky. Get some more flying done. Hey, Jocelyn, how you doing? Hope everybody's well. Working on YouTube videos? Yeah, I haven't even been doing that. Been a long time. How you been doing, Jocelyn? I'm not too bad, other than getting a little stir crazy with this stuck indoors and staying away from people thing. Hey, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, how you doing? Oh, you did a time lapse, Brandon? I'll have to check out your channel, man. I don't think we have any. Well, they're picking up stuff and they're starting to build a little bit, but I haven't seen any nests around. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you can only spend so much. I mean, humans are social animals. We like to socialize, and it's really hard. Hey, the Paranormal Gaming Network, how you doing? It's not easy. Oh, you might. You should do it, Brandon. Hey, put something on your channel as well. Edge, FPV, how you doing, Edge? Hope you're doing well. We had a flicking snowstorm last night, and it snowed today there. Man.
I was saying hi to everyone, and then I realized my camera wasn't on, and neither was my mic. So I'll start over. Mr. Dutchy Dutch, Jacqueline, hi. How you doing, darling? Shane, Edge, FPV. How's your day going? Just happy. Hubby is still working, so I don't have to deal with him home all day.
Okay, Brandon. Be careful out there.
That's why it's good to have a drone pilot as a husband because they're out flying all the time. It keeps them busy. Then the basement building, or they're out flying.
Edge FPV says I did my 12-hour day and then came home and mowed the lawn.
Ugh, ugh.
I'm almost at that stage of mowing.
You're home now, Edge? Did you want to come in? Because I'd be more than happy to send you a link.
Just keeps freaking snowing up.
Unless you're ready to fall over and I'm a key worker, they call it, but the stuff from people are saying customers, I mean, damn, this whole lockdown is really bringing the bad out of people.
Oh, I know that.
Kevin got in line, my roommate, and it's okay, Edge, it's fine. He got in line and some guy turned around and looked at him and said 6 feet. And Kevin, got, like really kind of like, oh. And of course, he was embarrassed. I said, don't be embarrassed. We forget. He had a mask on, right? But we forget. We're not used to getting in line and staying 6 feet. He reminded you, take it like that. Because what else are you going to do, right? Well, bless you for doing that service, Mr. Dutchy Dutch. A lot of people are way too afraid to do it.
Yeah.
7 p.m. to 7 a.m. 12 noon. If that tells you how big my lawn is. Oh my God.
Crap.
So do you fly at your house a lot?
Edge FPV, it takes me 3.5 hours to do my yard.
Wow. You need one of those automatic ones that just runs around, right?
Mm,
They're big and they're like Roombas, but they mow the lawn.
I don't know. It's computerized, right?
Mm, I don't know. Hey, Washington County News, how you doing tonight?
Well, if it's computerized in the way drones have been flying and falling out of the sky, who knows, that thing could tear off across the yard and run you over.
Happy birthday, Mr. Dutchy Dutch. Kim, you got acres. He lives right in the middle of like, what is it, 150 acres?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't cut 150 acres. Oh my God, it would take forever.
Yeah, he'd never walk in the house.
Oh boy.
You could do crop circles though. That'd be kind of cool.
Definitely, yeah, write your name or, yeah, crop sucker. Yeah, just take out a push mower and just mow it
He
all
would be
down.
out there going, I love Val. Uh-huh. Then he'd
Oh,
take his drone and fly over it and take pictures and send them to me.
oh
Wasn't
man.
that crazy? The other
Can't
night, wasn't
believe
that
it. I
crazy?
went to bed last night at midnight and I'm laying there, I hear boom, crack noise. And I'm going, oh, we're gonna have a thunderstorm. I woke up this morning and there's like this much snow.
Oh,
What?
but nothing is open. That's what I'm hearing from a lot of people, Mr. Dutchy Dutch. They need haircuts and they can't get them. I guess I just trim off the ends if it comes down to it. I'm just letting it go. I'm letting the color go. I'm just not fooling with any of it. If anyone says, "Oh, what the hell, Valerie?" I'll just go, "It's Corona that caused it."
You won't have anybody go near you.
No, not the coronavirus, but with Corona, you can't get a haircut, you can't do your hair, can't do your nails, which I usually, every once in a while, I'll go through a spree, like usually in the summer, where I'll do fake nails, I'll have nails. But when I got into care for elderly, you can't have nails. You grab their little arms, go, "Ooh, don't fall," and you could hurt them. So I just stopped doing my nails altogether a couple years ago. It sucks. Yeah.
Lightning, snow. Well, I've heard thunder in wintertime before.
Yeah, it does. It does, Mr. Dutchy Dutch. All of it sucks. This is something, like when your grandma, probably for you, your great grandma, but my grandma used to talk about the depression and how they got through that. I always wondered, she was a little quirky, like saving every piece of cardboard. Um, they didn't throw anything out. They stored it because you never knew when you were going to need it, because times are that hard. We got very far from that, haven't we? We still have people who hoard, which is not the same thing.
Distorted.
It just started, "How you doing?" But now we're gonna learn. You gotta do that. Oh, all I've been doing at home is woodwork. You have?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, what a nice talent to have. Woodwork. Oh,
I haven't been doing much. I haven't even done anything about my drones or nothing. I gotta still wait for parts.
oh my goodness, gardening. Yes, I have a garden getting ready to go in. I do want to tell you all. Okay, honestly, please don't feel like you have to do this. But I do have a join thing. If you want to become a community member, let me talk to you about the great perks you will get if you join. Is that right? Let's look at the time. Oh, time to I'm okay. But it's like $2, $10, and $25.
Oh, that's good.
I have 3 members.
That's cool.
You guys don't fall over. I don't know how I did it. I just put it up because I wanted to show somebody how to do it. And so I did it first.
Mm-hmm.
And then people joined it. I was like, really? Yeah. And you get special perks. Okay, none that you don't get if you're on my show, really. But I'll come up with good ones. Right now, it's just live gameplay, when we're not on live, just community member gameplay. And then a community member just chat. We don't have to be on for that. We just do that. So those kind of things.
That's cool.
I know, right? It's been fun. And then I'm trying to come up with what to send people, right? So I got these books called Unstoppable, and you can write in them. Actually, the log books, I wanted to get some for a logbook for flying drones. And I found them, so I got 10 of them, and then I ended up somehow with 11. Anyway, enough on that.
Yeah, but you go through them fast.
Do you?
Probably.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go through them fast, but I'm hoping. Edge, do you keep track of all your flights?
Yeah, just do people do logs of flights? I don't think a lot of people do it.
They're supposed to track every flight.
Yeah, and they're supposed to write down what parts and repairs and all this, and no,
Yeah, gardening too. Oh, you built a greenhouse? Oh, wow.
cool.
Oh, wow. So I keep asking Kevin to clear up because, he hadn't had a job in a long time. So I asked him, he's responsible for yard work and everything, really. And so I asked him, oh, just buy DVR and GoPro. I have every one of my flights. Oh, hey, drone shots, you
Drone
do?
shots.
See, I have GoPro. Okay. Have any of you all been spending more time looking at stuff you can buy now that you, well, I know you don't have any time off Edge, but now some of you have a little more time? I have to ban myself from Amazon, DJI, and all of it because I don't want to accidentally buy a Mavic Air 2 since I know I'm getting it for Mother's Day.
You are?
I thought you said that's what you're getting me.
Holy shit, girl.
Okay, I was on Paul's show, the female show, and I told him, I go, hey, Paul, um, I heard you're giving away, oh, you just bought a 65-inch 4K TV? That's all I'm saying. Okay, okay, I shouldn't have done it, but I found a TV for like $250. It's a 50-inch TV, and I worked really hard for 2 months, 3 months before Mary had passed, not to buy it because this is, it's that smart cast Vizio. I don't think people are really thrilled with it, but then I pulled the trigger. Now it's in my bedroom, and every night I go comatose watching it.
Yeah, but you love it. You don't have to eye
Well, I get to
strain.
watch all my YouTube videos. The only problem is you can't comment if you watch them on TV, but
Cat
you
the
all
Bounty
are
Hunter.
flying beautifully.
You and plus you watched all of the programs that Cat the Bounty Hunter. Meow.
And the bounty hunter, meow. Oh my god. Okay, I like some pretty crappy shows. That's all I can say.
Oh my god.
Watching Midsummer Murders, I just watch one a night. But anyway, I think they're so cute. Yeah, you're trying to stop buying stuff. Me, yeah, I can't buy stuff. I mean, I'll be living on the river in June if I buy stuff because right now I'm on savings. That's all I got. So I gotta stop. I gotta go out and find a job and just hope I can find one that isn't too, you know. I just wish everybody would just wear masks so that they could protect me from their germs, and then I wear one to protect them from my germs. That's how it works. You don't wear it to protect yourself, you wear it to protect others.
Just do the right thing and get it over with and done so the world can go back to normal, so to speak, kind of, a little
I would
bit.
like that because I'm getting ready to run the border because I'm missing my sweet scrumptiums.
Talking about Roger.
Slappy the pickle.
You talking about Roger?
No, he's my sweet baboon. Yeah, well, you guys cooked all the ribs you'd bought. And
Well, I
it
could buy
was for
more.
Roger Palooza.
You can always buy more.
No, because they're going to have a meat shortage. So no ribs for Valerie.
Oh, cattle
I'm not
rust.
even coming to Canada.
I know where a whole bunch of cows are of cattle rust.
Oh my God. See Kim out with this BB gun. I don't know why it's not working.
Or just walking up the driveway with a leash around a cow and say, "Look, a new dog. Roger got a new dog."
Okay, I'm going to tell you honestly, when they said they may had to put some little piglies to sleep, that's why I just took 2 weeks off so I don't have to do that. They've been working out there the whole time. Be from the people coming back to work. Right, right. That's true. Yeah, so I thought if in Nebraska all these places are going to start getting rid of their pigs because they can't send them for slaughter, right? So what did they do? I thought I should take a little trailer, drive there, pick me up a couple piggies, and find a space for them in my backyard.
Oh,
I
you
got
would
a
go.
gopher, 3 dogs, 2 cats, some squirrels, and have a couple pigs.
And you're okay for meat for the summer?
Yeah, you just well, see, the problem is my friend of mine was raising pigs, and she was raising them. And then when she took them into the butcher, she goes, "Val, you want to go?" And I said no, and I would never name them because she named them things like sausage and bacon. She had these kind of names for them, and I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. So if I actually picked up the pigs, I'd have to take them somewhere else and never look at them because I couldn't do it. I'd keep them forever.
That's the same thing with cows when they have blue eyes. People get attached to the cow knowing that eventually it's gonna go.
See, I can't do that. I'd end up having like a refuge.
Oh my god.
Then I'd fall in the pig pen and they'd eat me. Yeah, Hammy. Ham was one of them. She did. She named them, "Hey, William." She named them all those kind of names. And while it was okay, I couldn't. And she fed him ramen. You know why she fed him ramen? Because they made him fat really fast. If she gave him not only just junk, but like lots of ramen and maple syrup in the last like couple weeks of life to make him sweet. I don't know. I don't know. But the ham was excellent. And sausage and bacon was too. Mm. Oh,
Oh my god.
I know. I know.
William, what's up? I hope you've been okay over there.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Okay, Edge FPV. You take care of yourself. You be careful out there.
Ed, yeah, you take careful. You be careful. So you're working so many hours.
William, everything is good. We're just trying to stay out of the thick of things, if you know what I mean. Mr. Doughboy, how you doing, Mr. Doughboy?
Mr. Doughboy.
Hope you've been doing well.
Oh, Mr. Doughboy. Yeah, everything's well here. But just, I'm sorry, I slept like 12 hours last night. Mm.
Fudge.
Do, 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 do.
Hey, I watched a program today on YouTube. It's to support St. Joseph's Hospital.
Yeah?
They had 100 that was it? I think it was 1,000, 1,800 people watching,
Wow.
and they were doing new age music there, with the beat and all that. Like, I found it was all right. I mean, I like the music. They were live doing it. Man, some creepy
Blame
people
him.
in the chat. Wow,
Really?
there was a lot of no moderators. Says you need moderators. And there was this one guy named uh, damn.
As we get older, we don't remember much.
Dirk or something like that there.
Yeah.
He did super chat of like $4,000.
So it was a fundraiser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a 6 children hospital there. Really good music. I thought it was good music, and everybody was just commenting how bad it was and all this there. I thought it was pretty good. But there was some really childish people in there.
Well, it's just the trolley type thing, right? Right
God.
there. Everywhere they try to get attention, it's a thing that goes on with them.
No,
You have
I
to kind of
sat there and I
realize
watched.
that.
I sat there and I
Look,
watched.
Dick.
Bognacks, Blind Neil. But it was good.
All at work. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Doughboy, what's happening with the surgery you're supposed to be having? Are they reopening things enough for you to start contemplating having that done, or you gonna have to wait? Yeah, I remember all this stuff. I do. Yeah, it's going. So you're working. Yeah, I gotta go find some work. The trolls are the kids that didn't get
It was terrible.
Rojo. You saw the
Rojo.
link I sent you, Rojo? Well, I didn't see the chat and I thought you were calling me Mr. Doughboy.
Look at that cool little emblem he's got beside his name.
Yeah. That's because he's a member of my channel. I got a phone call appointment Friday. Okay. Keep me whatever they call that. See, now you're making me not remember words. Keep me informed about what's going on, Mr. Doughboy. So on Mr. Doughboy's channel, he builds very small things and he builds things out of metal and coins and things. It's really interesting. I think they might send me the equipment to do the surgery myself over to.
Oh my God.
I'd come do it. Words are so overrated, right? I'm going to start just talking in emoji. Except for some emojis they don't want to handle. Mm-mm. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So our weather here has been going from low, right? Like last night, I think it was 39. It was cold when I woke up, and now it's 80. So we're having like these 40-degree temperature changes.
And Michael Vanny.
Hey, Michael Vanny.
In other words, it's kind of like Mother Nature and is not sure what she's doing next.
Yeah, she's not clear. And you know what? I would love some spring, some like upper 60s, lower 70s just for a while and then go, into the upper 70s, lower 80s just for a while. Kind of bounces into it. That
We're
would be great.
we're supposed to get snow for the next 2 days.
You know what, guys? Nobody makes a better snow angel than Kim. He makes very pretty snow angels. Oh my God. Mr. Doughboy, if I see surgery starts now on one of your live streams.
You too, Mr. Doughboy. It snowed last night and it snowed today here. I don't know what kind of weather you had there, Mr. Doughboy, but it was freaking cold here today.
Was it?
It was miserable.
Mm. Yeah, it can get that way. We got, an Arctic vortex coming. Okay, I'm going to ask, what is an Arctic vortex?
It's when a front from the Arctic gets pushed down this way. So all the cold air and cold temperatures get pushed out of the Arctic and get pushed down towards Canada and America.
Yeah, he's only an hour south of you in Maine.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's close.
Damn.
See, they opened the borders and we could have Roger Palooza.
Geez, it wouldn't take much to get here.
Yeah. So what you doing tonight, Rojo? You can come in if you want. I know you worked, but I still like to see you. Because let me see. I'm gonna go see. Okay, hold on. Let me. Oh, where is it? Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so I want to go see where they're at with that. I'll be right back. I'm looking very quickly. Okay. So, guys, they had a Geeks Vana had Dr. Pascal on, I think that's his name, and he was talking about using drones on Mars. And they showed the kind of drone they were going to use. It was very interesting. I had to leave a little early because I was coming on this show, but it was really fascinating. It I mean, the stuff they're doing is crazy. I wonder how many views I'd get on live surgery. I think you'd get a lot. Because you know those ones that go botched surgery? They're called botched surgery or something like that. I watched one and the stuff they showed, I couldn't watch it again. It was like, I was like, oh, no, no, no. Because it was pretty horrendous. I mean, but it was like for breast augmentation and other things. Mac Attack, how are you? How's
Hey,
everything in Dublin?
how you doing there, Joe Mac?
We were discussing Mr. Doughboy's, I think it's open heart surgery, or close to that he's going to do live on his channel. Oh my God, I couldn't imagine, Mr. Doughboy. I could not imagine. I could not imagine. Oh, so I was talking to Paul and said, what's the drone you're going to be giving away today? He comes down with this drone. It was a, what was it, Sim something X12. You know the ones that everyone had, the C's, is the, I forgot it. But anyway, it's a little toy, like a toy. And he brings it down, he goes, we call this the Mavic something. I don't know.
Was it blue?
Red, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The SEMA was the SEMA X12 or something like that. But it was busy at work. I'm at break now for an hour or so. Okay. Okay. Are you going to get off in time for game night, Mr. Joe McAdack? Oh, that's good.
I'm charging my battery.
Are you?
Yeah.
My battery's charged and ready to go, guys. I am ready for Velocidrome tonight. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I am really looking forward to it. Oh.
My grass
Yeah.
is getting nice and green.
Huh?
And my grass is starting to get nice and green.
Down for the night, yeah.
except for this side.
Yeah, my grass is totally green. I know I hate to say it, I'm hoping for a little more rain. The longer it rains, the less I have to water it. But in Idaho, when summer hits, we may not get a rain for the whole summer.
Damn.
So the only way to keep your grass alive is to water it. So I was trying to think of what I could do to zero-scape it because I live, they consider Boise the desert. So I want to stop going against Mother Nature. She doesn't want
Plus you
this
have
to
three
be,
dogs.
huh?
Plus you have three dogs, and they're really hard on grass.
And my dogs are. And Harry is the worst, my gopher.
You named that pest.
Yeah, as I told you, his name's Harry.
Is it still coming out through those holes? Oh, you need to get rid of that thing, girl.
It's hard to do it when he's become a friend. I talk to him all the time. Hey Harry, how you doing? I don't see him, but I know he hears me. He's kind of like a little bit of an introvert. He doesn't like being out. I was gonna leave carrots for him. That way,
Oh, don't feed the gopher.
if I can get him used to eating the carrots, and if when I do a live cave, he'll go, "Oh, she's just leaving me a carrot again."
He's gonna eat your apple tree roots and kill your apple tree.
They do that?
Yeah.
No, they
Yeah.
no.
Yes, they do. They'll eat your roots of your apple tree and kill it, and they'll be in your lawn. All of a sudden, your property will start sinking, and you'll have holes.
Kim, I gotta put you on mute for a little bit
Why?
because you don't. There, that's better. Go ahead. Because he makes me sane. I'm thinking about that. He starts making it like the whole earth is falling. Okay, have you learned your lesson?
No.
Ah.
You get too much power, girl.
You remember we
You
used to use Google all the time and we could just, everyone could mute everyone. We didn't know it till it was getting ready to get taken away. And then we realized we could mute each other.
you mean I can't mute you?
Uh-uh. Poor Roger. He'd be like, now stop it, children. And we'd fall and I'd be muting each other all the time. Yeah, that kind of stopped now.
You can't mute each other anymore. I
No, I
can't.
can, that's
You
right.
can, yeah, you can mute me, but I
Yes,
can't mute you.
yes. It's better that way, Kim.
No, it's not.
Yes, I like it
No.
better. I was gonna tell Roger he should let me mute everybody when I want. But he and I don't see eye to eye on that yet, but I'm waiting. I don't think you can even give someone the authority to mute someone on Zoom. Only the host can do it. That's it. Only the host.
Yeah, but before wasn't other people that were in the panel were able to mute other people like this or
Yeah,
that?
on Google Hangouts. Do any of you guys remember when we used to use Google Hangouts? Now they
Barely.
got some other thing going. But yeah, I like it. I like it. I liked when we could all mute each other. That way Kim wouldn't get so upset.
No, you just like doing
Uh-huh.
it.
I did.
You still do.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So I have so much stuff. I'm still straight. I have to straighten up all this area behind me. Um, on my couch. I got it almost all done, but I still got more.
Oh my
Um,
God.
yeah, I
What?
want to put up some shelves, but I was going to move. I was going to make my bedroom this room and just move my bed in, you know. And all I'd have room for is maybe a bed with a couple little like side tables. That's about it. I have a closet, and I thought, well, I don't do much going on in here anyway, except for my dogs like coming and jumping up in my bed, but other than that, don't have a lot going on. And then use my bigger room, which is my bedroom right now, use that for my office. But I just haven't got the enthusiasm to make the switch.
Oh, it doesn't take very much to make the switch.
Yeah, it does, Kim. You got to be like feeling strong and powerful.
And not sleep in bed all day.
I couldn't lift my head. I had such a headache this morning. I
You
couldn't.
You should do it so that you'll have more room and be able to put shelves up and stick all your drone crap up there and that. So, it isn't piled up on that couch behind you, like
Oh
the
my God,
Phantom and
that is
everything.
a pain in the butt. Yes, Blind Nell, it is. I moved all the furniture in this house, almost all of it. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not as strong as I used to be.
You only
Now when
have
I'm trying to move a bed, I'm just like, come on,
there's
bed.
two of you there.
Huh?
You got a big, strong man there,
My roommate?
Kevin, to help you move. It doesn't take.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable asking Kevin to do all this stuff.
I mean, gives him something to do, and you can transfer stuff back and forth. You're not going to do it by yourself.
No, no, evidently I'm not, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my God. So, I pulled up my the stuff for my sectional charts, all the diagrams. So it shows you all the different pictures. 22 push up a day for 22-day challenge. I can hardly do 14, but you can do 14. See, that's a good thing. Okay, I will tell you guys what I bought. Okay, besides buying all these books that can be log books from my flying, so I'm taking my 107. I wanted to get some, I just wanted to get them, so I have them. And then, oh, I don't have it in here. So for my little, oh yeah, I do, here it is. I could always offer to cook him a nice meal for his help, Val. Oh, you mean I could offer? I always cook for Kevin. I made spaghetti with spaghetti squash last night. Oh, oh my God, beautiful. Turned out so wonderful. And I have a whole bunch of it frozen too. Okay, so here's my little pro. I think I meant to order the connection for it, right? So that I can do sound. So the sound is better because it's not. And here's the deal. When you put the cover on it, hook it up, the sound is not great in this. You have to have audio. Then for my little iPad Osmo Pocket, I did get the connection also for the sound because that just had to happen. So whatever I take out, I'm trying to get them all on sale, and it's not an easy thing to do, guys. It's not easy. And the problem, like with Amazon, I have never been able to find this. The connection for my
Do you know what it's called?
this thing, mic adapter for the Hero 5. The adapter for the Hero 4 is different.
All
So
right.
I've been ordering them. I ordered it. They said they'll have it in on the 13th. They'll come in. But here's the problem. I don't know if that's true. Oh, it's not showing up on here. I wonder if I didn't order it because it wasn't going to come through. I was sure I did. Wonder where I ordered it.
What kind of camera is it again?
It's the Hero 5. Okay, it's not listed here. I could have sworn I ordered it. Where did I order it from, Kim, if I ordered it? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I thought,
I don't think you
did
did
you?
order it.
Huh?
I don't think you ordered it.
Okay.
Okay, so because it was it out of stock.
Okay. Hey,
So
Kim, can you
I'll
watch it
go.
for me for just a second? I'll be right back.
Sure,
Sorry.
that's okay. I'll go look it up and see if I can find it cheap, and I'll have it ordered and sent it to you. Yeah. I still gotta wait for all the way up to July for some of my drone parts. Ah. Oh my God. It's gonna take forever to get some of this stuff. Yeah. Closer we get to July, the more it's just stuck at home and not being able to socialize thing. Borders being closed, stores being closed, you gotta walk around like you're on eggshells, and kind of aggravating and depressing. Weather sucks, you can't do anything, so that adds to it. Can't fly because the weather's crappy. Other than that, health wise, I'm doing okay, I guess. Eating too much. Because that's all you got to do is just eat. Eat and eat and eat. I need to get back flying, but the weather's been so crappy here. Got a new toy. Got one of those magnifying camera things, or plug it in, you can see your work. Interesting to try that. You should get yourself a small indoor crawler. You talking about well, I have a truck, but there's not many places here inside the house that's not big enough for Roxy to test that thing.
What is she
She's
doing?
always trying to kill it.
Oh, the RC cars? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Roxy. I have to go to the GoPro, make sure. Yeah, I may not have ordered it. I may have said, oh, you're going to get here. You think it's going to be in stock? Well,
Oh, the really small ones, you mean? Yeah. I just got a notice from Pusa.
you did?
Pusa Studios.
Is he going on?
Yeah, I just got a join Zoom meeting with them. That's weird. I thought you didn't do that kind of thing.
He doesn't.
Well, I just got one.
I
Oil
did
filled
too.
shocks and all. Sorry, babe.
I did too.
No. Did you?
Oh, that can't be good.
Kind of weird.
He usually gets hacked. He usually doesn't ask me to join. He wouldn't ask me to join his channel during my channel. I live stream. Oh,
I've never had Andrew ever send me a Zoom link.
I don't know what's up,
That's weird.
but just not as fun anymore. I've been thinking about giving up the RC hobby. So really, because the sailors, I try to catch their stuff, just go watch it. I'll make TV, so I can't always comment. But I was thinking, don't they do a lot of that stuff, like their vehicles running around and stuff like that? Yeah, Furball, go on there and send him an email saying someone's sending out his link. Or let Roger know to say something.
Well, Roger just got up, so he's going to go on his computer. He's going to get the link, I'm sure, and he's going to find out
Okay.
what's going
Okay.
on.
I would love to join Pusa. I think he's a great guy, but I can't do it when I have my show going.
Michael Banny says he's thinking of giving up flying.
Not flying. I've been flying when I can, but not as. Oh, that last flight you did, Mike, was wonderful.
You're thinking about.
Oh, Rojo, it's legit. Did you get one too? Are we all getting them?
I don't know.
Oh well, it's too bad. Of
Never
course,
got
it's
one.
on the night I'm working. If I guess Valerie's working, she won't be able to make it. I'll send her one.
Strange. Weird.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't do that, and I've never gotten one.
Well, yeah,
The
I
only
don't.
one that's the only one that sends me any links like that is Roger or you.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody else could give a damn.
So I would say that if anyone gets one and they want to go over there and see what's going on or go on there live, go ahead and do that. I won't hold it against you at all. Of course, his is a much bigger channel, but if you want to come just be with me, you can do that too. Oh my God. This has been a crazy day. Oh my
Well,
gosh.
you're not going to give up flying.
Michael Banny, you're such a good flyer.
I mean,
You went all the
I
way to
don't.
Kentucky.
I don't mind RC cars and stuff, but what I find with it is it's boring. Going up and down the same part of the cement, the same road, and all.
And this is something else I'll say. During this time of the world kind of tilted weird, and certainly that is what it is. Remember that depression can kind of set in before you know it, and you'll kind of lose the desire for the things that you used to love doing, and that happens too. And if you just hang on to get up out of that, then it will come back, and you will have fun. So you just have
I've
to give yourself time.
I've got an RC car, and I
But he's
barely.
talking about flying.
Yeah, but it's uh, up the RC hobby.
Yeah, a lot of that's remote control. That's not just cars. That's why I'm worried. Hold on. Hello?
I I haven't had a chance to fly long enough. Thanks, Joe Mac. I wish Joe Mac didn't live so far away. You would have a heck of a time flying with me. I'd get you flying some drones. Yeah.
So let me tell you guys what happened. Roger, and you always know it's going to come down to Roger, showed Andrew how to send these links out to everyone. So he was just trying it. He didn't mean to do it.
Oh, so it was all fake then. It was.
Yeah, so I think we should all go over and just get on the show. Hey, listen, I got this that Momo sent me.
I got La Cucarachas as well.
Oh my God. Kim, if you had a live show, you would be top of my invite list. And not forgetting the wonderful Val also. Thank you. Oh my God. How yeah, that is funny, isn't it, Rojo? Maracas. A cucaracha. Cucaracha. Do, 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 do. Yeah, see, we know how to do it.
Hey, Macarena.
I love watching you dance, baby.
Oh, my back's too sore to be twerking, so don't ask.
Yeah, so I was saying because I was so surprised by Andrew's wide acceptance of our whole group, sending us all a invite. Roger, did you hear what happened? Andrew sent everyone on our team an invite to his show right now. He was practicing what you taught him. We were all laughing because we were like, oh. I know I sent you a link, Roger, but you can come if you want to. Oh, you just saw it? Yeah, I was telling Kim, I go, this can't be right. I said, get a hold of Andrew and tell him.
Because we never get invited by Andrew.
I thought somebody got into it and they were doing a hack thing on him.
I mean, and like an alien intervention?
Uh-huh. Quadcopters would be the last thing I would give up. Cars and planes are pretty... Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, good. Okay.
Oh, thank God you had me worried, man.
I was like, yeah, you can't do it. It's just depression.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
A toothache and a headache. Oh, you got to go back to the dentist. I know you hate it, Roger. Also, if you put a actual clove on the toothache, it'll help numb some of that. I don't know why it works. It just works. Yeah, Michael. Oh, I see what you're saying. But you have some great planes. The best part was watching Rad Girl follow you. That's fun. Yeah, I hate toothaches. I get toothaches when I have sinus problems. They bear down on my teeth, and then I go into the dentist, and he goes, "Nothing's wrong," and then I leave. You crawl race or rock vehicles?
I was actually watching your show, Geek Santa. It was pretty damn good, informative.
Yeah, the one thing I will say is, Geek Savannah, do you want to come in and talk for a minute? You don't have to, darling. It's just an invitation. I'll send you one anyway. You can think about it. Let me see if I can figure out how to do it again. I forget every once in a while. But I did find, just in case you sent me a link, didn't get it. What? No, I'm sending it again then. Because I did absolutely send you one. I sent one to Robert.
Oh, crap. The Craft King's birthday, his wife's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your wife.
Happy birthday. Okay, we're starting. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Oh, crap. Hold on. Oh, my God. What did I do? I lost everything.
Paul Murray.
There we go. Now I can get rid of that.
Ding, tick,
Uh,
ding.
okay, so the first thing is to Paul Murray. That is you. I'm sending them all separate so everyone gets them. Okay, and I know Raj can't come in because his headache.
Oh, right now he's on the phone.
And then,
Babe, can you give me a minute and go make myself a cup?
hold on, can you give me just one more second? And then, yes, absolutely.
Sure.
Because I don't have this stream right now because I'm, oh, that was wrong. Because I remember Roger can't come in, he said.
The Crap King. Happy birthday to your wife.
Hopefully now everyone gets them. Okay, I just sent them again, Paul. So, I prefer crawling less breakages. Oh, are you leaving, Craft King?
Yeah, it's
So
his
nice
wife's
to see you.
birthday.
Thank you. It's his wife's birthday. Tell her we said happy birthday, of course. Yeah, so I went on Geeksvana, I was watching it, and Pascal, Dr. Pascal, he's very smart, very smart. I could not follow some of it. And some of it, I felt like it was on my test for 101 pilots. I go, some of this makes some sense, but he is meeting is invalid. My meeting's invalid? It can't be. I'm here. Okay. So are you going through the link of the email or a link that was on Messenger? Because I sent it through email. And I'm going to send it again to you, geeks. There we go. There's another one. And then I can go into Messenger. Okay, I don't know what's going on with Zoom. First, Andrew sends me a link, which he didn't mean to do. Sean, do I even have you on here, Sean?
Oh, he's restarting his PC. It might be because he was streaming.
Oh, yeah. It won't do the same thing if you're streaming, if you're on. Okay. There we go. I'm restarting my PC. Okay, Link says meeting. I hope it's not invalid. And Paul will come in, so we'll see Paul tonight too.
Paul says
Yeah.
still no, Val.
Still no. Oh,
Damn.
you will not beat me, Zoom. You will not beat me. Oh, Paul. Paul. You know what I can do?
Uh-oh.
I can do something different, Paul. Hold on, Paul. Watch. Paul Murray. So what I want you to do, Paul, is go into your Facebook Messenger. And I just put your link in there. And just hit where the big letter Zooms are. Are you talking?
No.
Oh, I thought your lips were moving. Yeah, go get your coffee, honey. I'm back in the stream. Go in your messenger and you'll see one. Kim, 1 sugar for me and a drop of cow juice.
Huh?
Ew.
Okay. I'll be back.
Hey guys,
Hey.
excuse I don't have much voice.
Oh, that's okay. So I was sitting there watching it, trying to do my vector maps because that's what I'm supposed to be working on today.
Absolutely.
Looking at all the symbols, and I keep looking up because it's so darn interesting, and I'm like, no. But then he showed the drone. Showed the drone that they were going to use for Mars, and I got to tell you, I couldn't help but watch. And finally, it got around 10 of. the time of my show, and I thought, okay, now I have to
Oh, bless you. Thank you. Thank you for popping. I wanted to pop in for 5 minutes because you're always so supportive. I really appreciate everything. Yeah, it's absolutely
Well, it was
fantastic.
a great show, and what a cutie he is.
Right? Yeah, he's a very intelligent guy. He's very funny. And he's he's a great ambassador for that side of science because he can really get points across, quite in-depth points across in a very succinct way. So yeah, it's fascinating. We did one interview with him quite a few months back, but that was when we were much smaller as a channel, and I just felt like because he's very natural, a natural chatter, I felt it was easier to have him on as a live stream this time, and it seemed to work well.
Oh, and it looked like everyone was really happy to be there. It seemed like it was just a really great show. I know Paul put up, we were doing a live stream. He was doing a live stream, and I went into it. He goes, "We're doing the warm up show for Geek Savannah."
Oh,
and
bless.
then, yeah, all the way up. And
well, I had huge technical issues right up until the last minute where we had to switch from Skype to Zoom, which I don't use. So then I had to put Zoom into OBS and all of these things right at the last minute. So it was a little bit of a nervous start. I was a bit because I was still, even when we went live for about the first 5 or 6 minutes, I was still clicking things to make them work and changing things around, etc. So it was a bit stressful, but we got there in the end.
So you had OBS and Zoom, which is how I have to do my 9 o'clock show. I have to do the same thing, or I can't get my Velocitron to show up.
Yes.
So I go OBS, bring in Velocitron, have my camera, do the virtual, then go into Zoom, then it all shifts over. So can you?
Well, in fact, I put Zoom into OBS and then ran the stream from OBS so I could still play the videos full screen and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the OBS chat you saw was actually the OBS within. Sorry, was the stream you saw was Zoom inside OBS rather than OBS running through Zoom. I had to work that out literally about a minute before we went live. It wasn't fun
to do that because the picture was very clear.
Yes, I'm very lucky that our system allows us to stream at 1080 60 frames, which obviously that's one advantage because of course Zoom only lets you go to 720. So the fact that I was able to go out at 1080 means I was broadcasting the better quality Zoom through OBS rather than Zoom just putting it out at that 720, which looks a little bit grainy sometimes.
Oh wow! Yes, I do like cream from cows. I just don't like the term cow juice.
One sugar for Joe Mac.
Right. So how did you get to know him?
Well, it was before my last interview, and we started chatting about the space glove, the space glove. Sorry, as I say, I'm tired. The spacesuit glove, the smart glove to control the drones, and it turns out he's watched a few of my videos. And then when I said, "Hey, would you come on and have a chat about it and we'd do an interview?" He was, we just built up a bit of a rapport from there, basically. But I've known him for close to probably about 6 to 7 months since the first interview, basically. And because my channel's grown a bit since he was last on, I thought there would be more of a wider audience to do it. He was very generous though. He had the show going live tweeted out by the SETI Institute and on his own Twitter feeds and everything. So he's a very generous guest, bless him.
You don't always find that.
No, that's right.
You don't always find that. When I have interviews, I usually put them on Facebook and Twitter when I'm interviewing people. People don't interview me, but I interview people. Then everyone's like, yeah, we know too much about you, Val. Just stop now.
No.
So that was just really good. It was unexpected. Not that it was good, but that he was so clear.
Yes, very engaging.
Some of it was still over my head, I will say. Some of the words and stuff I didn't quite know. But that's okay, because I think that I'm not supposed to know as much as like a rocket scientist.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. You
Right.
know, and he's rare because it's multidisciplined as well. Obviously, he's a senior planetary scientist for SETI. Obviously, he founded the Mars Institute and then works under the NASA Mars project. So he's got this multi-faceted, and he's a fantastic artist as well. Actually, his artwork is incredible.
Wow.
So he has all these talents, and as with anybody like that, it's very hard to keep up with them all the time, isn't it? So it's but he, as you say, he has that way of simplifying the message, which I think is fantastic.
Well, I think a lot of people are going to be very excited to see this get pulled off and see a drone in space.
Oh, it's going to be amazing, isn't it? I mean, next February, when when a drone flies on Mars, it's going to be pretty cool, isn't it?
Yes. And I'm going to ask you, he was asked, and I got up and I left the room and I came back and I was going to go grab something for my little puppies. And I think I missed it. And I think he did answer it. Someone asked, have you ever seen a UFO?
I don't think he actually answered that. No, I didn't actually get around to. There was 2 or 3 questions that I didn't get round to, unfortunately.
Oh, darn.
I thought the question thing worked quite well, actually, because I was able to freeze the chat and just go down them one by one. But at that point, I'd kept him an hour and a half, and I thought, you know, I wanted him to get on with his evening, and
Yeah.
you don't want to go on too long to the audience. I mean, I could talk to the guy for weeks on end, non-stop, but
Yeah, because you want him to come back when you ask him to come
Exactly.
back if there's
Exactly,
something
yeah.
else. And certainly when that is on Mars, when it's on its way, you're going to want to talk to him again, I think.
oh yes,
Because
it's
he's
already
so
planned. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's going to be so excited about that.
It's going to be amazing. So
I think maybe we can get to a turning point, right? Where people are starting to see that drones have such a wide value.
yeah, I mean, you have to say it's a very positive drone story, isn't it? That it's, you know, it's going to be, you know, a lot of our space exploration with the Dragonfly drone on Titan, with the drone going to Mars, with the drones going up to the moon. A lot of our space exploration is actually going to be involving not just drones, because there are so many different types of drone, but actual quadcopters. You know, actual drones that we recognize. You know, in there with
Wow.
with propellers and everything else. So it's fascinating to see it. So no, it's going to be
I
very
think it's going to
exciting.
be a lot of fun. I think finally, they're going to find a place.
Yes, exactly.
And if I'm a 107, I'm going to ask him. So, Dr. Pascal, can I go ahead and help you fly that?
We did get a few people asking that, actually. Hey, can we ever go on that?
I can help. I can help do it.
Indeed. We have a qualified pilot in the audience.
So, do you
Okay.
think we're going to have a lot of people running around saying it never happened, like we did with the moon landing?
I don't think so, only because of the amount of data that is there now, and the amount that we're able to prove it on. I think it's quite a funny idea that they're going to have the first thing the little drone is going to do when it gets there is turn around and take selfies of each other. So they're both going to photograph each other, the rover and the drone, and then
Oh,
send
nice.
those photos back. I think that's a photo I think I'm going to put on the wall about here. The first drone on Mars will be an incredible thing, really.
Oh
So,
my God.
hey, Kim.
That is going to be way too much fun. See, that's what I would like to see. Drones that are self-absorbed. Selfie.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very modern thing to have its first mission to do, isn't it? To take a photo of each other, so they we really are here. Snap. It's not like taking a photograph of the Martian rock never before seen. It's a selfie of each other. I think it's
Of
fantastic.
each other. Yes.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that'd be
hilarious.
so fun. I think that'd be so fun. I
Exactly.
can't wait to see that happen, because I was always a little sad that the space program kind of started going away.
Yeah, I think there's more of a purpose to it now as well, isn't there? Of course, I mean there's so much happening up there that's secret and everything else like that will blow all of our minds. But yes, it's Blind Neil, this thing about the lag distance, the controls, the Mars distance, LOL, absolutely. The one that's being sent up this year is actually fully autonomous. And then the ones which they're planning in the long term over the next 15, 20 years will actually be on the first manned missions to Mars. So, and they've made a controller into the glove of the spacesuit, so you can actually control the movement and everything of the drone through the glove, which is fascinating. And anyone that's interested, I would also go back and watch the old interview, because that's got even more about the spacesuit glove in there. We didn't want to go over the same ground too much twice. But yeah,
it's in 20 to 50 years. Okay, let me see how long I had to hang out to get there. I'm gonna have to be 110. Is that right? Yep. No. Yeah. Sure, yeah, I'm not sure if they're gonna let me go.
Hey, but 110 will be the new 60 by then, won't it? So
could you imagine?
We'll all be staying in our beds with our avatars walking around on our behalves.
That's right. That's right.
If they used 1 gram of atomic decaying isotope from nuclear reactors, that generates heat for a couple hundred years.
Yeah, and they're being very careful with Mars, because they don't want to leave anything behind, and they didn't want to use the nuclear option in case something went wrong. But the mission to Titan, which is the Saturn moon, that is actually going to be nuclear powered, and that's going to fly 150 kilometers across the surface, stopping every day to recharge with the solar. But while it's stopped, it's going to be taking Earth soil samples and air samples, etc., and then taking off and flying another 8 kilometers the next day and landing, and that one is going to be nuclear powered. So exactly as you say, it's the sensible way to think of doing it. And he said it was a huge craft. The weight, I can't actually remember the size of the weight of the craft that he said, but it sounds huge, a very heavy machine. So
wow, that in space.
Yeah, and as Blind Neil's saying, he's been waiting since the 80s for us to head to Mars. I'm exactly the same. I'm geeking out when I speak to this guy. It's like, finally, the things of our childhood that we were promised we'd all be living on the moon by now, and finally some of those things are starting to sound like there might be a possibility one day. So,
well, and I hate to say, I've looked at the moon and decided I did not want to go there.
Fair enough.
I want something a little more utopic.
Yes.
Well, I mean, they could use the moon as a launching platform, because they can mine all the minerals that they need to fuel to build.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they're going to use it as a waypoint, essentially. So they'll be go from Earth to the moon and then on to Mars from there.
Idea, because then you'd be outside the radiation belt of the planet.
Exactly.
Earth. And you wouldn't have any resistance.
That's right, exactly. So and that's, he was saying the next stage is NASA are going back to the moon, and as they say in all their PR, they're going to stay there this time. So they're going to make the lunar bases, etc., and develop that. And drones are actually part of that, because the drones are going up to the moon, which will be jet powered. Drones, so they'll be thruster powered, and they will basically be going into the caves, etc., to explore those, so that obviously you're not risking humans lowering themselves.
They already have pulse motors.
That's right.
So they could use the fuel, whatever from the moon, to fuel these tiny little pulse motors, because it wouldn't take anything to move them around, because there's no gravity.
That's exactly right. Yeah, the flight. The fascinating one's going to be Mars, because on the surface, it's actually very easy to fly rotor aircraft because of the atmosphere. But as soon as you start going up the mountains into the volcanoes that they want to look at, they've then got to fly thrust powered drones there. So there's going to be different types of drone depending on where you're flying in Mars, which is going to be, so fascinating to see. I mean, as every generation says, I wish I was born 100 years later so I could watch these things. But people would have said that about, our 747s 100 years ago, wouldn't they? So, there's always the next big thing.
The program Space 1999.
I know. I loved that when I was a child. That's the one I always throw back at scientists and say, where is it? Where's our flying cars? Where's Space 1999? Where's the Jetsons, where I can get up in the morning and just stand in a chute and it cleans me and showers me and then puts my clothes on, and I just walk out into an automatic car which takes me to work. Where is it?
That'd be so cool. So I wonder how they're going to leave the carbon footprint so small, because you don't want to go up and just trash up another planet, right?
Yeah, and he was telling me on the previous interview that I did with him that the amount of work and time that is spent pre-mission making these things clean to ensure that they don't take anything, any form of life, microorganisms, etc., that are on the spacecraft and leave them in Mars, because now you've technically, you become the people that actually puts the life form on Mars type thing, especially
Right,
if it's
right.
under the surface in the caves where it's got more chance of surviving. And he said that it can be months for it to go through these deep clean processes, which go
Wow.
through different stages of micro cleansing, which is fascinating. There's some very good YouTube videos on them actually, which it's mind blowing the microscopic levels they have to go to make sure every single piece of anything possible, any kind of matter is taken off of it. So,
Well, I mean, the really major hard part is get through the Earth's radiation belt. That there's that radiation outside the atmosphere
exactly.
can kill you. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Well,
when
and
Apollo went to the moon, they
yeah,
went through a little tiny corridor.
that's right. That's right. And it's so precise, and it's hence I suppose why we call them rocket scientists, isn't it? Why when we say rocket scientist, we mean someone incredibly intelligent, because it is fantastic. Okay, I am being beckoned off to the next room to finish off my evening. It is extremely late here now, but I wanted to pop in and say thank you so much for coming in, Val. Thanks so much for your support. I really
I was watching.
appreciate it.
Oh, we love you, Geeks Founders. Thank
And
you so much for bringing us these
you guys are
types of
such an important part of the
interviews.
community. I really appreciate it.
Interesting
Yeah,
show,
thank
man.
you.
Interesting show.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And I will see you next time.
Yes, we'll see you later.
Peace. Are you flying tonight? Is it game night tonight?
Yes, Velocodrome.
Very good. If I'm still awake, I'll have it on in the background.
Okay, okay.
See you
Thank
guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so he's very sweet to us. Yes, I love Geeks Founders. He's so sweet. But he does. He probably has to go eat dinner, have a snack. Yeah, his wife's probably saying, "Why don't you ever come to bed? It's on YouTube." But he just, oh my gosh. So guys, it is now 6:40. We are going to go on to game night at 9 o'clock. So I'm going to need to switch it up. Joe Mack, are you going to be able to make it? Paul, did you never get the link? I'm so sorry, darling. Because I sent it in a couple different ways. Yeah, I'm sorry, Paul.
And flipping glitching or what?
I don't know, because Geeks Founders didn't get it right away either. So I don't know what's happening. I sent Robert a link. Yeah, I just never know. Sent my guys. Yeah. Okay, guys, so I'm going to get ready to say good night until 9 o'clock, and we'll be back on. Make them. Oh, no, we're going to stay on for a little bit. There's my Paul. Get ready to say good night.
I just got it in time to say goodbye.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Hey, Michigan Adventure, let me blue wrench you up. There you go, my love. There you go. So we just had Geeks Founders on.
Yeah, I heard him. It was very interesting what he had to say. I wanted to come in and say hi to him, but that's okay. Yeah, no, I just got the invite.
Damn.
So did you get it on your messenger or on your email?
On the messenger, but it took a while.
So messenger, yeah, I don't know what's happening because I sent it to you through email twice. So I don't know what's happening, Paul.
See, I just went over and checked my email, and I got the invite from Pusa Studios.
That's weird.
Yeah, because of course.
I'm gonna click on it to see if it's not really an invite, it's an advertisement for him. Here, in fact, let me I'll show you real quick what it is.
Oh, it's not a Zoom invite?
No, wait. There it is. See?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, but it says join Zoom, and that's where you hit it. There.
Down
Go
here.
ahead and hit it. Let's see what happens.
You're joining.
Hold on. It may not let him because when prompted, select yes. What?
Okay, that makes sense, but it won't let me do it obviously because I'm already on.
On Zoom. Yep.
Ah.
Okay. What would be funny if we all ended up in there? That would be funny.
Yeah, like 100 people.
Right?
Oh, wow.
And now that you're showing it, oh God, he's going to kill us. He'll get Zoom bombed. How did that happen? We don't know. It's a mystery.
That links to the one, but
Uh,
no, I don't think anybody's.
Yeah, I did blue you up. So if you come in again, you'll be blue. So guys, remember in 15 minutes, we're going to be back on, but it's going to be game night. So I'll be in OBS, which is why I can't because I'm just in Zoom now. So I got to go to OBS and then pull it into Zoom and then come on. Takes a little bit of finagling. But I love you all, Michigan Adventures. Thank you so much for coming in, my new friend.
Hi and bye, everybody.
Yeah. So we are just, hold on a minute. We are going to see you guys soon. We love you.